This is our first day. This is in Gdansk. I think I need to... So this is our first day, full day in Gdansk. This is our hotel. And we're about to go on a boat ride. This is the back side of the hotel. And we're about to go on our little river cruise. This morning there was a fisherman on the other side of the river.
Oh, that's the chapter now? The Ferris wheel.
Jeszcze raz.
I love this architecture. I too.
Chcesz telefon?
This part of the city was not rebuilt. Most of the city was not rebuilt.
This was not built.
The town was never built, so most of the houses were rebuilt. This part was not. For some reason, because there was no intention to keep it. There were several times, several projects already just about to start, but always something went wrong.
Okay. So this is also...
Yeah.
Are they rebuilding part of it now? Are they working on it now, though? It looks like...
That's probably just for safety,
that safety?
so it doesn't fall.
The new project. They want to use this old walls to try to protect.
Uh-huh. To walk over there.
So that's where we came from. Big ship here. This is a granary that's hundreds and hundreds of years old that was not destroyed during the war. But 90% of the city was. At the house, Gdansk.
Turn the volume down on this thing.
And a beautiful view of the street. So this is Old Town in Gdansk. It's Sunday about 1 o'clock.
Do you think you're recording?
Yeah?
Macie wszystkie zdjęcia, jakie mogliście mieć. A resztę się
Kolegów jeszcze raz wszystkim dziękujemy w sposób szczególny pocztom sztandarowym. Dziękujemy Wam najserdeczniej za obecność. Dziękujemy również stoczniowcom za pomoc. Natomiast też dziękujemy orkiestrze pod kierunkiem pana Strąga, orkiestrze Strąg. Prosimy o akcent końcowy.
turn. That is a parachute, that's right.
Doprowadzone do likwidacji. Doprowadzone do jej uprawialności zaufania w praktyki chyba do dzisiejszego dnia. I w tym czasie wiele osób, żeby też nie powinno pracować. Szczególną rolę odegrał tutaj kapitan.
It's a museum of solidarity.
Good morning. So on our right-hand side, we've got the panorama of the old, more precisely historic city of Gdansk. And looking to the right, you can see two towers. The one with the green helm, this is the main town hall, which we will see this afternoon. And there is another one, the square tower on our right-hand side, and this is the tower of St. Mary's Church. So, as Mark said, right now we are heading for the Polish post office, which is one of the places that were the first to be attacked by Germans on the 1st of September. On our way to the right, you can see some blackish structure. This is actually the place where before World War II we used to have the Great Synagogue, but the Jewish community was forced to sell the synagogue practically for nothing, and then it was pulled down by Nazis before the outbreak of World War II. The blackish structure which we have today is a new theatre we are constructing. It's Shakespeare's theatre. Will be open at the end of this month, and it's here because in Gdansk we have a long tradition of staging Shakespeare's plays, and we organize the Shakespeare's festival here. So now we are turning right, and you can see the white flags just in a second on our right hand side. It's the flags are to mark the outbreak of World War II, because this is the 1st September. And continuing looking to the right, in a second you will be able to see a greyish structure. This is the Upland Gate, one of the three gates which is located along the Royal Route. And in a second, on the left-hand side, you can see a brick building. Today this is the City Council of Gdansk, but between World War I and World War II, it was the headquarters of the League of Nations, and it was the office of High Commissioner, so a person who was responsible to watch over the neutrality of Gdansk and to make it a neutral enclave. They were not very successful, and the Nazis had really a lot to say in Gdansk. So on our left-hand side, the former League of Nations headquarters in Gdansk, today City Council of Gdansk, and hence you've got the flag on the roof, which is the flag of Gdansk. And once again, to the right, you can see the square tower of St. Mary's Church, and we are. And to the right you can already see the top of one of the towers, which was an element of medieval fortification system in Gdansk. The tower is called Jacek, which is the Polish word for Jack. It's the name of the first Dominican who arrived here in the 13th century, because nearby we had and still have Dominicans who have their church. And we are heading for the Polish post office, so just in about 2 minutes we will stop the bus. And you can't see it very well from here, but actually we are passing by, on the left hand side, we are passing by St. Bridget's Church. It's the church where Solidarity people sought refuge during the communist times.
Mark?
Yes.
What was the post office the first target as opposed to a railroad station or what have you?
It was a symbol of, it was a symbol primarily, and it was staffed not just by postal workers, it was staffed by Polish military trained guys. And they had been plotting since the local German, the translators be German Home Guard, had been growing in Gdansk illegally because they were infiltrating undercover, sending in guys dressed as Boy Scouts and things. But they were trained SA members.
The telephone exchange there?
Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah,
which is southern Poland, and it presents a postman who is dying, and he offers his rifle to Nike, which is the goddess of victory. You can see characteristic pigeons, which are, well, at the same time a symbol of peace, but also they are a symbol of communication between people. The memorial was built in 1979 to commemorate all those who died while defending the Polish post office, and we will speak about the defense in a second when we enter the museum.
This is the entrance to the post office museum.
Post office?
Okay, so welcome to the Museum of the Polish Post Office. Just a few words about the history, why we are here. So when World War I ended, Poland wanted to get back the city of Gdansk, but by the decision of the League of Nations,